Your persuasive communication skills are likely to have more impact on both your organizational and personal success than any other factor. If we were here all day doing a training session and we were to take a break and you were to go out in the hallway or to the back of the room and get some refreshments and then come back and sit down, where would you sit? You would sit in the same seat, right? We all do that. And how many of you drive to work the same direction every day? And I'll bet most of you even park in the same spot every day. Now, not only does that make you a good potential victim for violent crime because you're so predictable, but it also is one of the chief reasons why it's so difficult for people to adopt something new. So what we are talking about today is reinventing communication. In order to have maximum persuasive capabilities, your communication has to have one and only one message. When you see a powerful visual image, it triggers an emotional response that occurs 10 times faster than your cognitive process. And once you form that emotional response, you are polarized like a magnet, and you will go to great mental gyrations to try to justify the way you feel. This is why first impressions are so important. So think about this from a persuasive communication perspective for a moment. You want to use a powerful visual image to align the party you're trying to persuade with the desired outcome before a word ever comes out of your mouth or before they read the first word in your document. It's not just about using pictures. A lot of presentation coaches will tell you, use pictures, tell stories. But if you choose the wrong picture, it can have disastrous results in terms of the persuasion you're trying to accomplish. All people, it doesn't matter if they're male or female, it doesn't matter what age group they're in, it doesn't matter what culture they're from, all people are motivated by three and only three things: gaining status or extreme economic benefit, what is good for people, and meeting requirements. And the order in which you address those is very important. Now, what do we normally do when we're trying to be persuasive? We give someone all the reasons why we think they should do something, right? Who does that resonate with? That resonates with the requirements-driven people, which make up approximately 38% of the population. That means that you're missing aligning yourself with the other two-thirds, or actually 62% of the population. You're leaving that much of your persuasive power on the table. This is something my daughter taught me a number of years ago. Every Saturday morning, she would come to the bedroom and jump on me and wake me up and take me by the hand, and we'd walk down the hall to her playroom and we'd spend a couple hours playing together. And normally she's very engaging and very lively and talkative, but this one morning she was really, really quiet. And I remember we were sitting at the table in her playroom coloring. She had her picture, I had mine, we both had blue crayons. And I was trying to figure out how to engage her and get her talking. So I put down my crayon and I held up my picture and I said, "Hey Erica, what do you think?" She didn't say a word. She just kind of frowned. She put down her crayon, grabbed the picture out of my hands, put it in front of her, took her blue crayon, and started vigorously coloring. I didn't know what to do, so I just kind of watched for a few minutes. She finished, and without saying a word, held it up. And I said, "Erica, that's beautiful. The area that you colored is so much more saturated and vibrant with color." And she said, "Daddy, you got to color like you mean it." And she's right. You've got to do everything you do with passion. Now, particularly when you're trying to be persuasive, a lot of times it's to launch a new initiative, launch a new strategy, or it might be in an area where you're not really comfortable. And a lot of coaches will tell you got to be confident. You don't. It's not about confidence, it's about passion. Passion is what moves people. Passion is what inspires people. Passion is what will get people to follow you when you're trying to be persuasive.